I'm gonna take you on a magic mailer adventure. We're gonna create a serene beach scene with the glitters that were in our March magic mailer. The tumbler I chose was a Maker Flow 12-ounce tumbler / koozie. You can take this with you to the pool, you can take this with you to the beach. It'll carry your drinks inside with a nice cover, or you can use it as a koozie to keep your seltzers nice and cold. In this month's March Magic Mailer, we had 3 glitters, we had 2 pigments. As you can see, I came back with a prepped and spray painted tumbler. The bottom, I used a gold. This is going to represent our sand. The top is a blue to represent our water. And the middle was misted to represent the foam and waves crashing onto shore. Now, this being a 12-ounce cup, you really don't need a lot of epoxy to lay your glitter. We're just gonna mix up about 5 mLs, and even then, I think it's gonna be a little much, but we'll go ahead and we're gonna see how this goes. Making sure that every drop is down on my cup, I'm gonna coat this tumbler, and with a gloved hand, I'm going to spread it all around. Again, you don't want this to be flooded with epoxy, you just need a thin layer. Something to allow your glitter to adhere to. Barbados is gonna be our sand, so let's go ahead and apply that first. Starting with the bottom of our cup, we're gonna make sure that we have a solid coat. Then moving on to the brim of our cup, and picking up our glitter as we tap it on, making sure we have a nice fade out. Turn your cup as you glitter. This will make sure that it's nice and even and you're not going off color. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as all your gold has been covered with our Barbados. From your collection, grab Crema. I thought this was a perfect complement to our Barbados. It's a fine, creamy white. I thought it was perfect for this sand color. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lay that down. Next, let's take our St. Bart's and our FIJI. Starting with FIJI, we wanna make sure that this turquoise blue lands on the forefront of your water. Just like the sea, just like the beach, it always starts with a nice light blue and drifts off into the dark blue. Once you're done coating your tumbler with your FIJI, let's go ahead and move on our St. Bart's. This is gonna be our deepest blue and go on up to the top of your cup. So I was really excited to create this combination of glitter to represent the beach shores. Barbados needed to be the perfect gold for the sands of the shore. And my FIJI needed to be that perfect teal blue that met the sands and the sea foam. My St. Bart's was my perfect deep blue that drifted out into the abyss. And to make sure that we don't have any peek-throughs or any drifts in our epoxy, take your Crema and let's just give it a final shake. After you're done glittering your tumbler, to make sure that you don't have any standing up glitter flakes, I'm just gonna roll it along the surface and gently stand it on its bottom base. This will make sure all your glitter has been laid down flat and will not cure in the standing up position. All right, you're done glittering your tumbler. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna let this sit overnight, make sure that our bottom resin has cured. So we're back and your tumbler has cured, your glitter has adhered. Now we're gonna put down our first layer of epoxy on top to seal our glitter. I've mixed a lot of epoxy in a lot of my videos, and one thing I always say is to make sure that you have equal parts A and B, and you are churning and not stirring. Scraping the sides, folding it in, making sure the outside mixes with the inside. If you're not sure you're doing it correctly, just scrape the outsides for 3 minutes until you come to a clear mixture. This being a 12 ounce, I'm only gonna mix up about 30 mLs, keeping in mind that your epoxy will soak up into the raw glitter. Go ahead and let this tumbler spin out, let it cure overnight. When you come back, you're going to repeat the same steps. My number one rule is always add a second layer of epoxy no matter what. This will make sure that you do not sand off any flakes, you don't sand off any color, and it is well protected during your manicure. An optional add-in would be your shade hold up. This is a great pigmented white that could really create some beautiful waves in our epoxy. All right, that does it. I hope you're impressed with the colors selected for this magic mailer. If you would like to be included in the next magic mailer, please see the description below. All my magic mailers receive a 20% discount on their purchases throughout the entire month they are a member. I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you have any questions, and I will be seeing you soon.